Hello, good morning. Oh man, just waking up here. I got my cup of coffee here. I'm a little bit more awake than I was yesterday. You'll notice that the background is green now. I went ahead and painted the wall. Now, I painted the wall for a couple of reasons. First off, I can put some light on here and chrono this out. And then also, I just like the green. It's just contrasty. I can manipulate it later on in post, but I just, having a gray or a white or especially a black wall behind me just doesn't really make the video pop as much. Not that they pop anyway, but I've been working on, just color grading and whatnot. So I just like to have the green background back there. It's kind of a utilitarian thing there. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Anyway, here's the thing. I was thinking about writing a book. Actually, I started writing a book. And it's like the type of book that's got a lot of text and pictures, basically text and pictures. You can consider it kind of I don't want to say a memoir, but it is kind of memoir-y, And the thing is I have issues with text. I'm an all right speller, but I use the dragon, naturally speaking. I speak into this thing. I just kind of like kick back and speak my mind, and this thing types what I'm speaking, okay? But it doesn't really do any of the grammar, any of the punctuation. It doesn't even do periods or, I got to go back and put in periods and commas, and I got to, separate it into paragraphs. And I basically got to proofread it because sometimes, those things aren't very accurate, But I've discovered this program called Grammarly. Now, Grammarly is a program that it's free. There's a free version, and then there's also a version that you have to pay for. And it ain't cheap. It's like $30 a month, or if you pay, it's like $11 a month if you pay the whole year, but you got to pay it up front. So it's like $139 or something. So it's either $30 a month or $139 right now. And the thing is I'm not really sure if this is going to put commas in. I think it'll check for, run-on sentences, and it'll punctuate to a certain extent, but there's no trial version. There's no trial version. And so I've been digging around researching this, and it doesn't look like it adds commas to your text, to your copy, I guess it's called. Your big body of text. I call it a copy. It doesn't add commas. And then I started reading, online, and I'm reading the text online, and I'm realizing, wait a minute, there's no commas even in, there's no nobody's using commas. What's going on with the comma is basically what I'm getting at. It's, are people not using it anymore? Because to me, it's, if you're reading something and there's a comma, it's like a not quite a period, but a pause, kind of like a yellow light. It's like you're reading a sentence and you're pausing before the next part of the sentence. It's not the end of the sentence, but it's a pause. Now, I know specifically about commas. If you were to make a list, the balloons were red, green, and blue. Then you would have red, comma, blue, comma, and, whatever the fucking color was. I don't even remember. But I'm starting to look online, and I'm reading these digital articles online, and nobody's using commas. Like, the comma doesn't exist anymore. And so I'm wondering, comment below. Let me know if you know what's going on. I'm not very good at English. I'm still to this day asking myself, what the fuck is a semicolon for, But I do know what basic things like commas and periods are for. And for some reason, it doesn't seem that people are using commas anymore. I don't know if they've just, I don't know if people have just retired the comma or what's going on. Because for me, I use the comma as an aid when I'm reading text. But then I was just reading text online, and there's no commas, and I'm reading it fine. So do I need the comma? I'm so confused about the comma at this point. Maybe I think I need the comma, but in fact I don't need the comma. All I know is let's say I write a page of text, and it's text that just comes out of my, I'm speaking into the dragon's typing the text. We're running it through the free the free version of Grammarly, and then we're copying and pasting it with pictures into my InDesign document because I'm creating a book. That's basically my kind of generic workflow that I got right now. Now there's no commas, but if I go and I read it back, and it's not smooth. It's like you can tell when you read an article or copy. When I read the copy back, there's smooth parts, and then there's parts that it's like confusing. You'll read and they're like, wait a minute, this is a sentence structure, there's no commas. But this is sending it through the free version of Grammarly. And I'm wondering if I were to purchase the actual paid version of Grammarly, if I copy and paste my text into there, am I going to have the same problem? And without a trial version of the software, I'm not going to know, because there's a few like YouTube videos and articles online about the software, but until I can actually use it myself, I'm not going to know if that's actual software that I would use. Now, they do not offer a trial version, so there's no real way to check. The only way to commit to it is to pay the 1 month, which, like I was saying, is $29.95. So I do wish they would offer a trial version of the software, because I'm pretty confused about what's going on with the comma. I don't know if we're not using the comma, if comma's been striked from grammar, and if commas are unnecessary anymore. So if anybody knows what's going on with the comma, please comment down below. Let me know what's going on with the comma, because it seems that text, especially online, is not using the commas anymore. But I tricked myself into thinking that I need the comma to read the text fluently and clearly and know where the pauses are. But then I'm reading these articles online fine. I'm reading them fluently, not confused about where I'm at in the sentence structure, but there's no commas. There's 0 commas. So if anybody knows what's going on with that, please comment down. Let me know what's going on. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up, and let me know what you want me to talk about. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And yes, I am more awake today than I was yesterday. So I guess maybe I hit the snooze alarm twice as opposed to once yesterday. So that might be what's going on. I like to turn the TV on, hit the snooze alarm, and then let the TV blare. That way you kind of got some stuff kind of working your synapses in the background, while you're waking up, as opposed to hitting the snooze alarm in a complete silence with the air conditioner blowing in the south window. You gotta have like some dialogue going on in the background. It's not good dialogue. It's fucking CNN, but what are you gonna do? Turn on Fox or something? I don't know. That's a subject for another day. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.